Now to an international story that developed overnight in France. Riots erupted in a Paris suburb, and that recalls troubling scenes we witnessed 2 years ago. The spark? 2 teenagers killed when the motorcycle they were riding in collided with a police car. The CBC's David Common is in Paris with the details.
Good morning, Heather. Paris is often given this romantic image, but that is certainly not true in many of the city's suburbs, particularly in those that are very poor, that see a great deal of violence in waves of intensity. That intensity, of course, hit very strong last night in one of the suburbs after a police car struck and killed 2 young men on an apparently stolen motorcycle. The police say they were not chasing these 2 individuals. Nonetheless, 2 people are dead, and the result was that the crowds turned very quickly last night. The 2 police officers involved had to leave the scene very quickly, and riot police that showed up in force later on were met by burning cars. They were attacked with stones and bottles being thrown at them. Several police officers were injured, one of them seriously, a police captain who tried to negotiate with the crowds. He has a very serious facial injury. These suburbs that we're talking about are largely inhabited by mostly African and Arab immigrants who have lived in France for a long time and their French-born children. The people there say that there is very, very high unemployment, that there is racial discrimination, that it's very difficult for them to find a job, that the area is very depressing. There is no transport links, for instance, that go into this area, such as a metro, so it takes a long time just to get into the city. People are saying that nothing has changed since President Nicolas Sarkozy came to power, that is what's most important, driving more effort into this area, driving more money into this area to prevent what happened last night. Sarkozy has repeatedly said that he will not tolerate any type of violence, and we can expect him to say more of that today. Heather?
David, thank you. CBC's David Common in Paris.